Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome folks! Today the Hungry Gamer is back with another unboxing, and this time I have my Street Masters Aftershock pledge, and it's a whole bunch of stuff, but thankfully I am led to believe that it will all fit in this one box down bottom because I have Redemption 2, Redemption, the BattleCon pack, I have the Legend of the Oni, I have Twin Tigers, Essence of Evil, the base Street Masters game, I have the Aftershock stretch goals, the original Street Master stretch goals, and then the Aftershock box, which, as I said, is supposed to fit everything in there, which will be my saving grace, because otherwise I would have to be selling stuff right now. So we're going to start busting through this here, and clearly I am not going to go through and open every card and show you everything, but I will do a taste of everything in all the boxes, because like I said, otherwise we're going to be here for 3 hours. So we'll start here with the BattleCon pack, and I'm going to move everything off to the side here. Okay, so first we'll start with the small one. We have the BattleCon pack, and inside we have some minis here, which are pretty cool minis. They feel sturdy, and we have just a few cards, and you can see what they look like. But I know we're less interested in the little stuff, so let's check out the big stuff. So, getting a little bigger, we'll move on to the Redemption 2 pack, and what this is it allows you to use all the bad guys and use them also as heroes if you like. And unfortunately my box got a little damaged here, but since everything's going to fit back in the other box, it doesn't really matter to me. But let's take a look at what is, ooh, busted insert there. And looks like I got some tokens here, which is so I can use them, and you see the mail has done a very lovely job of punching a bunch of them out for me. That's lovely. And there you go. We'll take a quick look at it there. There you go. That's what they look like. Nice tokens there. And we have our character cards here. No, these are dividers, I think. That's what these are. You can kind of see the art on characters here. Great. And we have a whole bunch of cards, is what all of this is. And I'll open one of them up so we can take a look. And here we have the hero stories and paths. I think that's goes with the story mode that there is. There's a little bit of story mode. And you'll see cards here for yokai and kind of what you got. Again, it's good art. Very reminiscent of Double Dragon and Street Fighter and all of that. And again, I'm not going to go through every single pack here, just kind of give you an idea of each one. All right, and let's go ahead and check out Redemption 1, which is, my understanding, it's the same thing. I'm guessing it's the villains from the first Street Masters now. I assume the other was from the second. All right, so here we have our Redemption Pack 1. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing, more or less, as the other one. And it is. We have a bunch of tokens here. And that guy's cool. Little tiger man. And let's see. I will pick this time, this deck here. And we'll take a look at how these cards look. And this one has Dimitri's deck in there. You can kind of see the other side, what some of the stuff looks like. Yeah, again, the art's cool. Big fan all along. And again, I've never played the original Street Master, so I don't really know what I'm looking at here. But there we have the hero story, and again, how they play and what you're playing through if you want to play the story mode, not a one-off. Though that said, my understanding is that this game is really best at one-offs, and the story mode's fun, but it's not particularly deep, but I will find out eventually. All right, so that is what is in the first redemption pack. And again, I'm not going to go through everything because just this single thing here has 236 cards, and that would take an eternity to get through. So let's move on to what's next. And now we're going to move into the next one, which is one of the expansions. This one, I believe, came with Aftershock with that set, and that's the Legend of the Oni. And I'm guessing we're going to see some more minis in this one, so let's take a look. All right, and let's see what there is to see. And it would not be a Hungry Gamer unboxing if I opened every box right away. Again, cool art and lots of tokens here. Oh, here we go. We have our first maps we're looking at. Those are cool. The cardboard's fine. It's not particularly thick or heavy, but it seems sturdy enough considering it's not like you're throwing it around. And then we have, it's a solid insert there. And I do always like that it does have a little cover on it. And let's whip that off and take a look. And again, we have dividers, so it can go into the big box. We have our base stands, so you know what villains you're fighting. And let's look at a couple of these bad guys here. Don't quite know. I don't know, is that a fox lady? And here, again, I don't know really what I'm looking at. Almost look like dudes playing football. Alright, and I assume this is the big boss here. And there we go. It's hard to see the detail on the minis, but these minis are really pretty cool overall. And I'll open up one of the things of cards so we can just kind of take a look. And I may slow down on the opening of the cards as we go through, because for the most part it looks like they're all the same, just not the same exactly, different details on them, but overall the same idea, but let you see some of the art and things like that. Here we have some of our first stage cards here, and again you can kind of see what's going on with the various stages going through, and to get another stage, and the Oni. I guess this is the bad guy deck here, the various minions that you can face as we go through. It looks like I keep running up on all the same ones. And then we have, I guess, our boss there, and then info about them. Again, the art is really cool. I really do enjoy it. I've been told that it is a little boobtastic, a little bit of kind of that 80s era revealing dress and things like that, which is definitely reminiscent of the genre and the era. So we'll see if it's toned down enough or if it's still not my cup of tea. I just don't know, but we will find out. Let's put that away. And next we're going to move into the Twin Tigers, or the Double Dragons, and this is the one based on the Sadler brothers there. And take a look what we got. And again, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, so let's take a look. All right, let's take a look, see if I can get this one open. And it did. And par for the course, we have a bunch of tokens. I guess these are the allies you can use. And again, we have another stage board here. We have, and the same thing that we had in the other one. And I will just show you some of the minis, because that's what we probably really care about. Welcome folks to the Hungry Gamer's back with a Kickstarter preview. And again, we have our dividers here. We have all of the different decks that you can play. We have a Twin Tiger story and all of that. But let's look at what we're really here to see, which are some of the minis here. And there she is, got a whip. And it occurs to me, I don't know that I know who all these characters are. I'm assuming this is one of the heroes here. He's got his knives. And again, oh, you can see a little of the detail on this one. And again, they're very cool minis. It's a nice packaging, though of course everything's going to go into the big box for me because I'd like to continue living in my house. And now we'll move into this next expansion. And like I said, I have a feeling these are all going to be pretty much the same inside, but I'll flip them open, let you look at the tiles, and let's look at the minis. And here we go. Let's take a look inside. Maybe. And, oh, look at that. We got a little overview of what we have. Again, shocker, tokens. We have our extra board here, double-sided, very cool looking. And then here we have, oh, look at that. We have some different colored miniatures in there. All right, and something I didn't notice before, in the corner of the dividers, it does actually tell you what it is. This is a fighter deck, which will be most helpful. And again, I got, oh, here he is. Here's Hanzo right here. And just, I have to say, I am really impressed with the quality of all these miniatures. They are really quite nice. You know, they're not pewter or super fancy, but they are very nice. And then we have these guys. They're purple. I don't know why they're purple, but I like that they're purple. It's very exciting. And I'll go ahead and, ooh, Possessed by Rage. Yes, I will open this one up. We'll take a look at these cards here. And let's take a look at this. That's just a cool looking stuff here on these levels. Here we go, and we got Hanzo here. Look at some of his cards. And it's just, I'm really excited to play this. I'm really disappointed that right now I have so much that I'm doing outside of this and my teaching job with my third job, which is running a theater, that I'm not going to get to do anything with this until probably next week. So that is a total bummer, but I'm very excited the more I look at this. And now we're getting closer to the main event, which is the Street Masters box and the Aftershock box. But let's look at the stretch goals. Now, I really want to highlight this because there was an error with the shipping company, and some people did not get their stretch goals right away. They're coming. It's not like Blacklist is keeping them, but I figured maybe people would like to see some of these. So here are the Street Masters stretch goals. All right, let's take a look inside. And it's been long enough that I don't actually know what's in here. I assume it's just more minis and, oh, a whole nother stage. That's cool. There we go. And this is from the original Kickstarter. These are the additional stretch goals that were unlocked there. So it's pretty cool that they are giving those to us also. Bunch of tokens here. I'll close in on those guys. I don't know what they are, but they're creepy. I got a couple of these tokens here. Let me get those right on out of the way. Oh man, all these are coming with health. I'm going to have so many health counters. All right, let's take a look. What's inside this one here? Welcome folks to the Hungry Games Back, another Kickstarter preview. Alright, so again we have our dividers here, and we have our Clint Eastwood guy, we have our stage decks. Let's look at some of these minis in particular. Here's one here. Again, I have no idea who it is, but let's look at some. Oh, there's a bear. Guys, there is actually a bear. I don't know if it's a good guy or if it's a bad guy, but you can play a bear. That is what I'm talking about. And oh, here's a kind of a Harley Quinn homage, I guess so. And here we have Tiger Man. Oh wait, there he is. His name's right there. His name is Tiger Azules, or I guess Blue Tiger. And here, we'll take a look at this one real quick. And let's take a look at Oh, here's the new characters. Oh, so I guess that's a homage to Jax from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Jax Max. Duh. So take a look at some of these. Again, I'm sure there are some people that know what all these characters are homages to. I certainly don't. But those guys are zombies that we saw. That's what they are. Okay, yeah, I can see that now. All right, so I got a little view of what's in that box. These are, again, the stretch goals from the first Kickstarter. And since it is, I'll open up this other deck too, since so many people just didn't quite get all their things yet. And so here we go. And he's going to take it. Well, this is a lot of stuff for stretch goals. I mean, this is a significant amount of material to add on to the game. I mean, this is a whole expansion. So that's really a great value to have added as a stretch goal. All right, let's get into the Aftershock stretch goals. And whoa, this one, guys, is really, really heavy for just the stretch goals. So let's take a look what's in this bad boy. All right, here we go. This is the one I believe that people haven't been getting, with some tiers. And great overview. Oh, that is bright and colorful. That is, whoa. I did not realize that this much stuff had been unlocked. Again, all the tokens there. No, I have no idea what most of these are. And another stage here, double-sided. A bunch more tokens. Another stage, again. Oh, that one's cool. Double-sided. And more tokens, and another stage, again, double-sided. That is awesome. Then we have here, we have some dice. Don't remember what these specific dice do. And then we have a whole bunch of cards in here. This thing is just chocked full of decks of cards. And I'll grab one here with Krunk. And let's take a look at this one. And we can take a look at him here. Here's some of the Krunk's deck here, the dragon dude. Flip through. Really cool. Just really cool stuff. I have no idea how I'm going to decide what I'm going to play first. All right, there's that. First game is probably going to be organized. And let's take a look inside the minis box here. And the first minis box here. And we have a whole bunch of little goblin dudes here. These guys are cool. I like these guys a lot. We got, oh, I guess the bear is back. This time he's karatified. There's some really cool minis in here. Makes me a little sad that I don't paint, but also glad that I don't paint because, oh, the wings came off of that. Oh, I wonder if they're supposed to. In any event, eventually I'll play her and glue those on. But you can see there's a lot going on. And over here, these are a couple more guys here. I think my understanding is that there was a little bit of a mistake in the manufacturing. So we got extra of something or not enough of one thing, and so that's what those are there for. And we have whole nother box of minis down here. Boom. Check those out. Super, super cool. Just so many minis here to look at. These are really cool miniatures. Again, I'm bummed that I'm not a painter because that is never going to happen. No, I take that back. I'm glad I'm not a painter because otherwise I would be spending an eternity trying to paint all of these things and not actually playing and enjoying this really cool looking game. And I'll just slide that over and we'll drop this deck right on back in there. Oh, and over here we have all of the dividers again. And here we have Mickey, and this is clearly Scotty Mick. Don't remember what his position is at Blacklist, but he's the one who does all our updates. And he's the one that I tried to talk into letting me do a preview. Alright, now we have the base Street Masters game, and then we finish with the big box. Alright, let's take a look. And now this is something that a lot of people have seen, because like I said, this was the first one, and I am a little impressed here that with the rules here, it's only 16 pages for all of this stuff. Which makes me think maybe I went overboard and I didn't need all of this stuff. But that's how it goes. Here we have the couple levels, a bunch more tokens, another level here, 2 levels, more tokens, another 2 levels, a whole bunch of health, and another 2 levels. And then we'll dig in here, pull this off, and again we got a whole bunch of decks of cards here. We have our bases, we have our dice, more bases, we have our allies and rival, again dividers here, we have a bunch of decks of cards, loot cards down there, and here we go. I'll just kind of flip through these a little bit, and let's do this one. Oh, and look, there's a secret compartment down there for, I don't know what that's for. But let me open this bad boy up. And here we have Brandon and Gabriel, and so I picked a good one, a bunch of the heroes here. And we'll take a look at some of the decks here. This is a full story here, the initial game, which is actually quite a lot. That actually makes me happy. A little M. Bison guy there, Blanca, I guess. See a lot of the cards, and just really cool. Man, it's going to take me forever to organize all of this stuff. All right, let's see. Is there more underneath, or is it just... how does this work? And then hidden underneath, secret style, we have another thing of a mess of minis. Let's grab a couple and take a look. Got a big old beefy dude here. Got some little ninja-ish looking people down here. And just kind of let you take a quick look at all those there. And here is the big one. Now, this is a very big box. However, in theory, like I said, everything should fit into this. And I will say I am hoping that on the inside of this one, it's a little easier to put things in and take them out. I did notice that the inserts are hard to manipulate in those other boxes. But again, if everything is easy to get in here and move around, then that's all that matters to me. All right, so here we go. Oh, and unfortunately, mine has a little bit of a ding there at the corner, which is a bummer, but that is okay. I'm not going to stress out about, a little ding up here too. But not horrible, considering how heavy everything is, but that is a little bit of a bummer. But if the box holds up inside, I am not concerned. Okay, here we go. I almost can't get this into my camera. There's so much going on. All right, got rules, got that, and here are stickers. I don't know. Oh, I'm assuming these are to go into the insert too, so you know what goes where. Hopefully, somewhere I'll be able to find something that tells me where everything goes. And we got a couple stages here, tokens, 2 more stages. All right, so look at all of this. Here we go. Let's take a look. And that's good. That did go in and come out very easily. That makes me very happy. And let me drop that back in so you can see it. Well, it doesn't go back in very easily, but there we go. Let's look at some of these dudes. Like, that is so cool. Just super cool. And again, a whole bunch. I'll just grab a couple that are kind of standing out to me. There's this dude. Here we have dividers, more loot, a candy bar. All right, I'll take this thing out. And then we have a whole bunch of trays and boxes here. Some little dividers, some spacers. Not quite sure. Oh, found them! More cards! That's what I was looking for here. And let's take a look. We got all the different cards that you need. Let's see what these are. Oh, these are, I guess, vertical dividers. So I'm not sure what the horizontal dividers are for. And you see, yeah, so I'm assuming that this new box, the idea is that you use the vertical dividers in the box to divide all the decks, and they stand face up. And I'm not sure what the other ones are for. And I'm also not fully sure where all the minis are supposed to go. So I guess I'll be spending some time on YouTube to find that out. But let's look at a deck here. Grab, let's see, who's feeling good? Lita, Vada, Project X. Whoa, that's creepy. Let's look at that. All right. Kind of look at some of these. Ew. Totally gross here. I got some minions and so on. More minions. Yeah, so this is just this parasol ink. Oh, I guess that's a homage to the Umbrella Corporation from the Resident Evil series. Let's throw this back on in here, and I'll grab one more. I'll grab this one. Oh, and there's the Aftershock story deck. So let's take a look. And again, nice amount of story here. Oh, look, we got pictures on this one. I don't think the other one had pictures on there. And then we have some stage deck, evacuate, so on. Let's see what else we got. Another stage, and stage rules, and all of that. So there you have it, folks. That's a lot of stuff. I only half-jokingly say that the first game is going to be organizing everything and figuring out how to get it into this one box. I'm hoping that there is a lovely YouTube video that will show me how to do it, because I don't really want to try to figure it out all by myself. I'll say I'm very impressed with the quality of the miniatures. The quality of the cards is good. I'm a little underwhelmed by the storage here. I was hoping, I guess, for something a little more obvious of what goes where. But again, if I'm able to figure that out and find that easily enough, then it doesn't matter. So hopefully that'll be simple, and it's just going to take me some time to get all of this figured out, because there is a lot of material here, and I didn't even get all of it. There's a significant amount that I do not have here. Well, maybe not too significant, but there's definitely plenty I don't have. In any event, that is the unboxing of Street Masters Aftershock. Not the all-in pledge, but a fair amount of it. And at some point I will probably do a video of this. Maybe I will do a playthrough. I'm looking at maybe starting to do some playthroughs. But in any event, you can leave comments of what you think of the box and the materials. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please make sure you've liked and subscribed, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.